Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Fabrizio Romano here, as always, to keep you posted on the transfer market. Today, guys, as usual, many news. We have a big transfer stories to comment on, big news, and as always, guys, we have to jump into it together and go for all the very latest because the market is moving quite strong, the market is moving quite fast, and we have to start from Ousmane Diomande. This is the saga of the weekend for sure, because it's been completely crazy over the last 48, 24, 12 hours. What's the status as of tonight, the night between Saturday and Sunday? What happened, guys, over Saturday is that Real Madrid have been able to reach an agreement on personal terms with Ousmane Diomande. So, the decision made by Ousmane Diomande and the decision made by Real Madrid is to give the green light to the contract. After Real Madrid have been in Germany with a secret mission, I told you about this over the recent days, and then they had the opportunity to meet also with people close to Ousmane Diomande, same agents as Vinicius Jr., Real Madrid have reached an agreement on contract terms. Salary, length of the contract, 5 years, 2031, and also the details of the salary. Everything is in place between Diomande and Real Madrid. Don't forget that Ousmane Diomande also agreed terms with Paris Saint-Germain around mid-June. So Diomande had an agreement with PSG mid-June and now also has an agreement with Real Madrid. This story is now going to be a battle in the next hours, and I don't think it's going to be a very long one we will bring till the end of August, till deadline day. I think this is going to be a saga to be decided in the next days. Because, first of all, let me clarify something. Over Saturday evening, Saturday night, there were rumors of Red Bull Leipzig maybe selling the player to Real Madrid now and letting him stay on loan to Leipzig. The idea to keep the player on loan was at the beginning of June for Leipzig, but now Leipzig know that it's going to be very difficult to keep Ousmane Diomande. Diomande wants to go to his next club immediately. Diomande wants to play for his next club immediately. And this is the intention of the boy. He doesn't want to stay at Leipzig. He wants to go to a new top club. Green light to Real Madrid after he gave green light to Paris Saint-Germain. Now, Real Madrid are returning with a new bid for Red Bull Leipzig very soon. It's a matter of hours. And Real Madrid will send a new official bid for Ousmane Diomande. So get ready, because Real Madrid will bid again after 90 million euros plus 10 in add-ons rejected. Real Madrid will go over 100 million euros. Paris Saint-Germain over Saturday went crazy. Paris Saint-Germain want to attack again for Ousmane Diomande and want to enter again in the deal with Red Bull Leipzig, after they got an agreement mid-June with Ousmane Diomande. So now the story is absolutely between Real Madrid and PSG. Reports from Germany over the last 24 hours, Manchester City are bidding also 100 million euros. Old stories. Manchester City wanted to bid 1 week ago. Manchester City are no longer part of the conversation. Manchester City know that Ousmane Diomande will go either to Real Madrid or Paris Saint-Germain. Real Madrid are very confident, because Real Madrid believe they've entered at the right moment, they have fresh money to offer Red Bull Leipzig, and that the player is very keen on the move. Paris Saint-Germain want to try till the very end. So now the battle is between Real Madrid, considered as front runners, and Paris Saint-Germain still trying to enter till the very end. So this is the story around Ousmane Diomande. We have to be ready, because it's going to be a very interesting one in the next hours. But Real Madrid have gone all in. Paris Saint-Germain trying till the very end. Then, some sources in the industry are suggesting that the stories around Rodri and Paris Saint-Germain and those calls for Rodri and Paris Saint-Germain are also because PSG are not happy with Real Madrid going so strong on Ousmane Diomande after they've been in negotiations for weeks. And so this is one of the suggestions coming from sources in the industry. Don't forget that Real Madrid are talking to Rodri agents, but still waiting to make a bid to Manchester City because they need the green light of the president. They need the green light of Florentino Perez to proceed and make a bid for Rodri to Manchester City. This is why club to club, City, Real Madrid has not started, because this depends on Florentino. But at the same time, Real Madrid are talking to the agents of Rodri. Rodri is very keen on the move, but again, waiting on what Real Madrid decide to do. That's the story around Rodri. Then, guys, we have to mention more things. Something to clarify on Man United. There is a difference on two profiles being linked over the recent days. I would say 2-3 profiles. Because Danilo from Brazil is a player who's been offered to Man United. It's not a negotiation started from Man United. Manu Kone is a player that Manchester United have under consideration. Man United spoke to the agents of the player. Man United had concrete conversations with the agents of the player, but Man United are yet to reach out to Roma because they are yet to decide which player they want as defensive midfielder. So Man United have not started an official negotiation with Roma, have not sent an official bid for Manu Kone because of what they want to do in midfield. But Danilo has been offered to United. United called the agents of Manu Kone, so it's different, but yet to be a club-to-club negotiation. So Man United could go for a different midfielder. It's still an open story. And for example, Baleba is also a player who would be super keen on joining Manchester United. Already 1 year ago, Baleba wanted to go to Man United, but on this one, it's on Man United to decide if they want to return in talks with Brighton or not. So that's the status around these players. That's the status around these midfielders. And then, guys, on Arsenal, don't forget the Bruno Guimaraes story, because Arsenal are expected to return to the table over next week for Bruno Guimaraes. Arsenal want Bruno. Mikrel Artefghta considers Bruno a top priority. So Arsenal are expected to be back in direct negotiations with Newcastle from next week. It's going to be an important week of new contacts. Then, if the deal can get done already next week or not, this depends on the negotiation, on the two clubs. The player has agreed personal terms with Arsenal. So Arsenal and Bruno Guimaraes have an agreement. Mikrel Artefghta is pushing to get Bruno Guimaraes because Mikrel Artefghta considers Bruno Guimaraes the perfect midfielder for Arsenal project. But now Bruno is keen. Arsenal are ready. Depends on the agreement with Newcastle. But Arsenal are not giving up. Arsenal are ready to go strong for Bruno Guimaraes. So it's going to be a crucial moment for this negotiation. Obviously, Arsenal are going to be busy with this one. Obviously, Newcastle already signed Bamba in midfield, but it's also true that they also lost Sandro Tonali. Newcastle have always been in conversation over the recent days also for Bergwall, but there is also Nottingham Forest. So there are plenty of movements around midfielders in top European clubs. We have to be attentive because there is going to be movements, but for sure a crazy moment on the market. Get ready because the next weeks are going to be completely wild. 6 weeks to go to the end of the transfer window. So guys, remember to subscribe to the channel, to send in your comments, I'm reading you, to like this video, and then let me know your opinion, guys. On Ousmane Diomande, Real Madrid, PSG, on Manu Kone, Man United or not, but also Danilo, Baleba, Rodri, Bruno Guimaraes, several stories, your opinion, guys. And as always, remember to like this video, turn on the notification bell, subscribe to the channel, and see you soon. Have a single day with Fabrizio. Thank you. Ciao, see you soon.